think this season's pretty awesome because, you know, we have the whole family dynamic sworn to it. Born to it. I'm really glad that we got the opportunity to do this.
You know, the fact that I have my wife here makes all the difference in the world because we're sort of motivating and feeding off of each other, you know?
Let's go.
No, I can't go without you. Let's go. Come on, you can do this.
It's really nice to be able to share that experience together.
Prior to coming on the show, Michelle and I hadn't spoken a lot in the past 6 years. The fact that we can be together 24/7, to lose weight together, to get to know each other, to build a relationship together is just awesome.
You kind of have the security of your loved one with you, but there was a twist to it last night.
For the first time, only one family will fall below the yellow line. And it is up to you as a family to decide which one of you stays and which one of you will continue this journey at home.
That just kind of scared everybody.
We already knew that people could leave in teams, but now to think that, you know, part of your team could be taken away from you is really a reality check.
You know, we never thought it was going to happen, but surprise, anything can happen. My dad and I ended up below the yellow line.
Unfortunately, that means that you are below the yellow line and up for elimination tonight.
Our decision was that my dad should go home and that I should continue on here.
As your father, I'm telling you this. You've got to strive on and continue on so you don't grow up like me.
I'm the only family team on this ranch now without my family member. And it really, it stings.
Love you.
Now that that has been taken away, I feel a lot of it alone. I mean, everyone here has a piece of support system with them. And I was the first person to have that support system kind of just cut out.
Hi. This is so funny. 5 girls.
All your girls are here.
I come in and see all 5 girls, and obviously Jerry is not there. And I ask the other contestants, except for Colleen, to step out. I want to have a one-on-one with Colleen. How you doing, for real?
Kind of like numb.
Number one, I want to make sure that you have 0 guilt or feelings of responsibility about this.
It's not that I feel responsible. I just wish that I could help my dad more. And
the only person that's going to be able to help your dad is your dad. It's time for you to focus on you.
And that's kind of scary. Because now I have nothing to distract me from focusing on that, and that scares me.
Imagine that focusing on yourself would make things better. And I know that it's like, whoa, God, what's gonna happen? What am I gonna need to look at? How depressed am I gonna get? But ultimately, I think you'll come through the other side of that and be better off for it.
And that's why it's scary. It's like, what am I gonna see in the meantime? My dad wants me here to stop myself from walking down the path that he walked, to prevent myself from having the struggles in life that he had. My dad's given me the golden opportunity by letting me be the one to stay here. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better gift.
Last weigh-in, we had a family that was split up, and there's a lot of talk in the house, and nobody really knows what's going to go on in the next weigh-in. So I think the safest thing to do is just to work your butt off to try to stay above that yellow line.
Pull. Do it again. Go right back up. Do it again. These husbands and wives are competitors. So I'm really excited because one of the biggest things about week 4 is we're finding out what that fire is in all of us and being able to ignite that fire. I think week 4 is a real fascinating week. Lift! 3, 2, 1. Good. Rotate.
Every day that we work out, it just progressively gets more difficult. It just keeps getting harder.
That's it. Again. Nice.
Personally, for me, I'm noticing that everybody else is growing stronger.
I love you, man.
And I have a lot of injuries. So, you know, for me, it's finding a way to work around that. So I really wanted to talk to Bob because I'm frustrated. He's really good with working around injuries, and I was hoping that he'd be able to help me find a way that I can burn more calories. The only thing I'm worried about is not being able to run. Like, I really want to be able to run because I see, like, all the calories that the girls burn that can run, you know, and I can't do that.
Right.
So,
And so what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to walk. You're going to be able to walk on those higher inclines. And you're going to see the calorie burn jump up into that running level.
okay.
Vicky's got severe knee injuries that restrict her from doing any kind of running. And the bottom line is that you've got to find things that you can do to move around that injury to still be able to compete in this house. It can be done.
I know this is hard to say because Brady's my partner, but he like pulls me back. Because he can run. He can run. He can hit his calories in half the time that I can.
Right.
You know, so I have to stay up late and exercise.
Right.
He gets flustered and mad, and he starts being rude, and so I just like give in and say whatever, you know. I'm not sure if it's like guilt, you know, because he knows I have to put in more hours than him, and he didn't want to feel guilty because his wife's still in the gym and he's sleeping.
You have to be selfish right now and just think, okay, Brady, this is what I need to do.
Right.
And that's how we
I
have
guess
to look.
that's been hard for me, you know, our whole marriage, so.
Married couples can be enablers. That's the biggest thing I've learned working with all these married couples. Vicky has been overweight her whole life. There's a lot of things that Vicky has got to figure out on her own that her husband cannot do for her. You've got to take care of yourself right now, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I just think that Bob was telling me I needed to be a little bit stronger mentally and believe in myself more.
You're strong, and you're going to work through this injury.
I know what I need to do, and I can't let anybody get in my way, even my husband.
Coming up on The Biggest Loser.
Bend your knees or I'm going to break them with this pole.
Chalet gets on Jillian's last nerve.
Do it again. Sucked. What do you want to show me? Nothing gets through your facade of, like, oblivion.
And you won't want to miss what happens back on the ranch.
I'm sick of it!
Get the hell out of my face and let me bring somebody in this house who gives a
Have a seat, rock star. So, seeing as you're the only little pumpkin here without a teammate, I got a little something to help you out. I created a Motorola wireless workout for you, and I downloaded it on your rocker, all right? And now you're gonna be able to listen to it on your Moto Rocker S9 wireless headset. Okay, so try it on. Let me see how it fits. Yeah, it just goes right behind your neck. Perfect. Fits right in your ears. And this way, you'll never be without me.
I'm sorry, I was listening to my workout. What?
A comedian. And then what we'll do is when it gets old, next week I'll put a new one on there for you, okay?
That's good.
Let's go, kiddo.
Brady, are you busy? You and I need to go talk for a minute. Brady's my husband, and I love him dearly. But at the same time, sometimes I just feel like he holds me back. I think you and I and Bob need to talk, all three of us.
Why?
I just feel like sometimes you hold me back a little bit. Because, like, in order for me to actually be accomplishing what, you know, I try to do
You're just
everything.
worried about the caloric thing on your clock.
Right. I want to hit it every night. But just, you know, just let me stay and do my work, you know, and, you know, try not to be aggravated because I'm still there.
If you think I'm hindering you, that's fine. I mean, you do what you need to do.
I just think
I mean, we're here together. I thought you would.
No, I do. I mean, we're a team, you know, but I just feel like when I need to get that done, kind of give me a little leeway and not give me, you know, attitude or get mad at me when I want to do that.
Done.
I mean, I realize I have to work out more than he does. And even though he wants to try to protect me and be that husband-like figure, you know, that I needed to I need him to step back and let me do my own thing. And I think he understood. Love you.
I love you too.
Mom.
First week, we had our first challenge, ran up the mountain, and the prize we won was a 24-hour visit home.
Visit home, buddy. We're about to walk into my sister-in-law's house, where my children are, and my youngest son, Rhett, is autistic. Never a dull moment with that kid. I mean, he's just all over the place, and you never know what's going to come out of his mouth or what he's going to say. And to see him again, I'm really looking forward to that. As soon as we walked in the door, I was so amazed they had grown so much and changed so much. What happened? It makes you realize how precious time is and how quickly life will pass you by if you don't pay attention. Did you miss me? Oh my gosh, y'all have grown up so much.
All of a sudden, my parents were standing there, and I thought I was dreaming. Couldn't believe how much weight they lost.
Tell y'all about it. My boys are everything to me. Each of them is so unique. I got my youngest child who's autistic. I don't know how much of a grasp he actually has on what we're doing, but he's just a great little boy. I got one that's real sensitive. I got another that's a little bit not so sensitive. Words can't express, what it's like to see my kids. It's a happy time.
Yeah. I was so surprised when Mom and Dad walked in. I miss them so much.
What have you been doing while we've been gone?
Places. How hard do you want?
Swimming?
Yes.
Are you getting lots of exercise?
Yeah.
Who's going to be the biggest loser, Mommy or Daddy?
Mom.
Mommy.
Mommy and Daddy are going to have to talk about that.
You want to go on a hike with us?
Ooh.
Would that be fun?
Do you remember Mommy and Daddy going hiking a lot before we left for The Biggest Loser?
Yeah, sure.
In week 1, my mom and I climbed up that horrendous hill. Oh! And we won 24 hours with Jillian alone. So we decided that this week we were going to take our 24 hours with Jillian.
Shed a lot of blood, tears, and sweat on this floor here. Are you excited?
Oh, we're real excited. Where does she end up taking us? To 24-Hour Fitness Center. I was thinking 24 hours with my trainer. This isn't quite what I had in mind.
Warm up with some cardio. Let's get on the stairs.
Shalane and Amy are thinking like they're getting manicures and pedicures and they're gonna see a movie and we're gonna be ladies at lunch.
Okay, let's get started. Put it on level 5, you guys.
Suckers.
Put your hands behind your back.
Amy, not me, right?
No, you. Hands behind your
With
back.
my balance?
Head up. Head is up.
Oh, no.
Hello.
This is too scary.
Don't look down. This is too scary. You're 2 feet off the ground.
How about one hand behind?
No, both
Oh, my
hands.
gosh.
Both hands. Okay, looking at me. No.
Shalane has this whole shtick where she gets weak and I can't.
Seriously, can't.
Yes, you can.
But I'm trying this thing called patience this season.
Did you just push the stop button?
No.
Ames, bump it to 6. Do it on your own.
I can't.
Shalane, say I can't to me one more time, and I'll break every finger in my hand.
Let's face it, patience is not my thing.
It's my legs are not.
Your legs are fine. Your head is what's wrong with you.
And I'm not tough.
Hit it.
And if Shalane puts her hands on the treadmill one more time, I'm gonna rip off Amy's arms and beat Shalane over the head with them.
Are you not listening?
I hear you.
Do you hear me?
I hear you. I'm about
Get
to die.
your hands off of there. No.
Coming up on The Biggest Loser.
It was just like, hey.
The contestants will face a challenge that will push them to their limits.
My feet went numb, my ankle hurt. There was nothing fun about it.
With a prize worth fighting for.
I didn't care how bad my arms felt. I wanted to win.
You need to hold Daddy's hand, okay? We're going to walk together. First challenge, the prize we won was a 24-hour visit home. And we're here. Let's go on this trail. This one's called the Turtle Trail. We'll start with this one, okay? I told the kids, look, one thing you need to know about Mom and Dad is that we're not the same people we were just a few weeks ago.
Look at this bridge fall down.
This is the beginning of your new life, so let's do something active. Let's get out and take a walk, take a hike. Keep going, guys. We got to get some calories burned. If you do stuff like this every day, you'll get in shape.
It was really nice to go walking out there, you know, knowing that before, if I embarked on a hiking trail, I would be terrified that I wouldn't have the energy to get back.
Am I wrong? I'm proud of you guys.
You are?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
What about me?
What about Mama?
What you?
Lose the weight.
I have a wonderful opportunity because I not only get to change my life, I can also help watch and do it with my wife, but I can also make an impact and change the lives of 3 people, which are my children. Wasn't that a fun walk?
We did get a taste of what our life's going to be like when we come back. No more, you know, sitting in a chair watching life. You know, we're going to experience it.
This is what's wrong with you. Nothing else is wrong with you.
Chalet and Amy won 24 hours with their trainer back in like the first week.
Now let's go work out.
And they've decided that they want to cash that in.
You're getting a great workout. You're sweating up a storm. I'll be back for you in a 40, okay? Let's go. We're on chest today. I don't want to hear any lip out of you.
Got it.
Got it? Got it. Good.
I can't believe after 4 weeks, we've been left in the Grand Canyon without Jillian, and now we're left in the gym for a whole day without her. This just keeps getting better. I think the pink team and Colleen, we were all just a little freaked out knowing, you know, that weigh-in day gets closer and closer, and so anytime away from Jillian is hard. I don't know that I'm happy with Purple for leaving us by ourselves today. Weigh-in should be interesting. We missed a whole day of her strength training.
Bend your knees. I need those knees to bend. Bend those knees. 1, 2, 3, jump. Go. Go. Bend your knees or I'm going to break them with this pole.
Chalet just like, you put her in an exercise and she just collapses. Or she's like, oh no, I can't do this.
Here we go.
And I've had enough of it.
Sit down on me. Good, now I want you to get a little lower. Deeper, deeper. Push. Push. Yes, now give me 5 more. I don't
killing
want to
me
hear
right
I
here.
don't care. I don't care if your neck breaks in half. As long as you do it right, I'll be happy. Let's go. 5 more.
Everything that Jillian put me through got harder and harder and harder, and I was just having a hard time.
What do you want to show me? Do it again. Suck. What do you want to show me? Hit me with this ball. I better hear something out of you. No.
What do you want to hear?
I want to hear something real. I don't hear anything real. Like what? I want to know what you're feeling. I want to know what you're thinking. Nothing gets through your facade of, like, oblivion. Right. Exactly. I'm so tired of the bull. It's not real. There's so much more to you. Why do you sell yourself so short? Why? It drives me crazy.
I don't know.
What are you defending against?
Because I always have to be the strong person.
You don't
I'm always strong on the outside.
I see somebody who is sexy and strong and smart, who told me she wanted to be here, who knew she needed to be here, and who wanted more. But to have more, you gotta give more. You gotta give more. I need more. You're one breath away from being anything you want to be. That one breath is a choice. Choose it. Make a different choice. Tell a different story. Do you want it to be different? Yes, I do.
And it can be. It can be. I really see where Jillian was coming from. She knows what's necessary, and to be able to be there and to have a light bulb moment with her, it was amazing.
Mommy and Daddy got to go back to California, okay? You gonna miss me?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
I hate to, be here for such a short time and then have to just go back. But I have to mentally do that so that I can keep in this game. I love you, Pearson. Because I know that it's going to change their lives ultimately.
I love you. Hey, look at me. It won't be that long, okay? It won't. It's so hard to say goodbye to the kids, but what I had to share with my children was that, look, 2 months is not the rest of your life, but 2 months could change the rest of your life. Love you.
Love you guys too.
Seeing the boys and knowing that everything's okay, it definitely gave us a boost to go forward. It was worth it.
Usual walk up to wherever the challenge is going to be, and this one happens to be on the Universal Studios back lot. We have no idea what we're doing, and then we make the march up the stairs.
And we don't know what's up the stairs, and I kind of start feeling a little bit of anxiety.
Come on up.
There's handlebars and there's chains and it looks like a place to stand.
I mean, it's just a massive tank, full of water.
It looked like a torture device. So I'm trying to breathe. Can't even breathe.
And I'm thinking, scared to death. I want to run down this platform and go home.
To the Universal Studios backlot. As you have learned, The Biggest Loser is about rising above adversity to achieve your goals. Even when you feel like you're in over your head, you have to hang on tight to persevere. But tonight, you are going to have to hang on tighter than you ever have before. Because that's what you are doing in tonight's challenge.
I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
When I say go, you will each be standing on a bar and holding on to the handlebars. It will become more and more difficult as the water, inch by inch, leaves the tank. And that is all you have to do. Hold on for as long as you can. The person that holds on the longest wins this challenge for their family. Which means every family here has 2 chances to win, except Colleen. You are the only one fighting for yellow. This challenge is all about endurance. One of the hardest things you've had to endure since starting this competition is being away from your family. So tonight's reward will be the perfect thing to cure your homesickness. Packages from home.
Awesome.
Receiving letters from home is what I've been wanting every challenge to be for, actually, because I really miss my kids and I think about them every day.
And it gets even better than that. The family that wins tonight will also win a 3-day VIP pass to Universal Studios Hollywood, including airfare and a VIP theme park experience.
Oh, my boys would love this. I've got to fight for this to try to win it for them.
So, is that worth playing for? Yeah. Worth hanging on tight for?
Yeah.
Sound good? Let's get started.
You're thinking, this isn't going to be that bad. I'll just stand here and hold this. And then you realize, oh my goodness, they're going to start draining this water and it's about to get tough.
Get ready? Set. Go. This game is on. So be aware that the water is slowly leaving the tank, and you'll start to notice that hanging on will become more and more difficult. You've been at this for 5 minutes. There is no doubt that to start off, everyone wants this prize. But Looks like the last couple inches of water has made a big difference in people finding their balance. 15 minutes. Some people are really starting to struggle. Heba.
I can't talk right now. Can you talk to my agent? Thanks.
As the water dropped, it became increasingly more difficult to be stable. But the whole time, I'm just like trying to block everybody else out. And I'm thinking, you know, I really would love to win this for my boys.
You all have been at this for 20 minutes.
Thinking about like waist deep in the water is when the pain started to really hit.
25 minutes. You have lost 2.5 feet of water. You've been at this for 30 minutes. 35 minutes have gone by.
My arms are starting to get sore. I'm having to really use my abs to keep myself balanced.
It is 40 minutes. We're at 45 minutes.
It was just like, oh my gosh, pain, numbness.
Renee is out.
So I let go.
Every team still has a chance to win it. A lot of weight you're hanging on to.
The pain sucked so bad.
I'm out. Colleen is out. Yellow team is out of this competition. You have been at this for 50 minutes. You are carrying a lot of your body weight on your hands. Balance is going to become more and more difficult. 55 minutes.
My feet went numb, my ankle hurt. There was nothing fun about it.
And that's it. Heba gives up. She's out.
Everything in my body hurts right now. And all of these other guys look like they're going to be up here forever.
Okay, I'm done.
Michelle hangs on for almost an hour. Amy showing her first signs of struggle.
I'm getting a little nervous, but just something from home is just so worth it.
60 minutes you all have been hanging on. 65 minutes. You've been at this for 70 minutes. 75 minutes. 80 minutes. Hands have been above your head for a while now. Ed twisting around. Ed, you cannot use that chain to balance. At 83 minutes, Ed dives in. You are fighting for care packages from your loved ones. You have been at this for 90 minutes.
I was almost in tears at this point because my feet were just throbbing and I was feeling shooting pains in my arm.
You have to choose one arm to hang on to.
You've got to be kidding me. This is hard enough. How the crap am I going to do this with one hand?
There are 6 of you still fighting to win those packages from home. Off the chains, everyone. Chalet, I'm sorry, you are out. Amy falls in the water. And Phil is out. The red team is out of this game. Both members of the brown team still hanging on. Their only competition is Amy from the purple team. 100 minutes you have been at this. 100 minutes you have proved how hard you can focus. Amy's struggling for balance. Vicky's struggling for balance.
I just want a ladder for my kids.
I couldn't feel my left leg, my left foot, and my right foot was starting to get into a lot of pain. My hands were going numb, and I just couldn't hold on any longer.
That's it. Brady, you are out of this game. It is down to the ladies. Vicky holding on to the chance to hear from her kids. Amy fighting just as hard to hear from her dad. Vicky, Amy, you have been at this for 105 minutes.
I wanted it really bad. I really miss my kids, and I would do anything to hear from them right now.
The game was definitely a game of mental toughness, and I wasn't giving up. I didn't care how bad my feet hurt or how bad my arms felt. I wanted to win.
It is down to the ladies. Brown team versus purple team. Once again, we square off. The married couple versus the parent and child teams.
So it's just Vicky and Amy that are left. And I was amazed at what she was doing. I knew that I couldn't say anything to her. I've just got to let her be, and she'll do it.
Vicky, Amy, you have been at this for 105 minutes.
So here I am in the water, and all I can think about is, baby, you have to win this. This is first and second place, and second place doesn't get anything.
Both ladies determined to win this prize for their teams. Neither giving up. Amy swinging back and forth. Vicki struggling a little bit. Amy in the water. And with that, Vicki wins this challenge. Good job, Amy!
It was very emotional for me just knowing that I had actually completed it. After being up there for so long and going through so much pain, you know, just knowing that I would be able to finally have a package from home.
I was devastated. It was really, really, really hard, but I can't believe I lasted that long. I had more strength than I thought I did.
Amy, Vicki, you two held on for 107 minutes. Vicki, you are our winner tonight, representing the Brown team. You have won the opportunity to take your family for 3 days and 2 nights on a VIP trip to Universal Studios Hollywood. But before you get to do that, you're gonna get a care package from home. Is that what you're thinking about this whole time, Vicki?
Yeah, I was thinking about my kids and my sister and my mom. My sister told me that, you know, whenever I think of giving up, think of her. And so I just kept thinking of her over and over. And I wasn't going to give up.
So Brady, Vicki, you have not won a care package just for yourselves. Right now, I'm going to ask you to pick one other family to receive a care package from home as well.
I want to give the care package to Amy and Chalet because she was second and she hung in there with me. And I know if that bar wouldn't have slipped, she'd have been up there a lot longer.
I love that. All right, Vicki. Amy, Chalet, congratulations.
I'm so stoked to get a care package from home. Just to get something in the moment is so special.
That's so awesome.
Well, this has been a difficult and trying night. But you, the Brown team and the Purple team, have something to look forward to at home. And the rest of you, y'all gave it an incredible effort, so you should all pat yourselves on the back. But I'm sure Bob and Jillian have a lot more in store for you. So, good luck, have a good week, and I will see you soon. Good night.
Thank you. It's our box that we worked so hard on. Brady and I walked in our room this morning and we found our care package from home that I won in the challenge. It's like a present. I love it. We haven't seen our family in so long, so it was very emotional. It's hard to describe exactly how you feel when you think about your kids being at home. Chance made this from school. It says, "Little hands, these are the little hands you held the day I was born. I bet you still remember, even though that day is gone."
Vicki read a letter from my son who just completed 1st grade. Oh man, that was wonderful.
These are the same little hands that made this special card. It comes from your little one, a gift from the Lord of Chance. My children are what motivate me. They are why I push myself like I do. It's not just for me, because I don't want them to have to go through this one day.
I'm your daddy, I've missed you. I went underwater and swam on sea time in the big swimming pool. Mommy and Morning and Susie's gonna come watch me one time and watch me and play ball.
Right now, Brady and I are really close. I think that after I kind of told them how I was feeling and hearing from my family, it just helps us to grow stronger and be closer and a more competitive couple in this game.
And I love you, dear Mommy and Daddy.
That was worth 2 hours.
Care package was fantastic. It was a really wonderful boost for us as a team. Just to know that the kids are doing fine without us being there. You know, it just gives you peace of mind, you know, to stay focused.
This is just fantastic.
Coming up on The Biggest Loser, you'll find out what sends Jillian over the edge.
I met the leaders. I met the people that change themselves, that change lives. And so far, it's not you.
At the challenge, Vicki got to pick another person to get their care package from home.
I want to give the care package to Amy and Chalet.
Is the snake gonna come out? Look.
Aww. My dad had made us pillowcases, so that was so cool.
That's because this is what Dad says every night when we go. He always says, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
My mom and I just like started crying because we haven't heard from anybody in almost 5 weeks.
There was a picture that my husband had sent, and it was our wedding picture on one side, and it said, I do. And on the other side was a picture of us, and it said, I still do. And I missed talking to my husband, so that really meant a lot.
The care package was amazing. You know, it just made us feel like, gosh, you know, there are people back home who are really rooting for us. So I'm thinking, like, anytime we want to give up or whatever excuse we have, like, we don't want to let anybody down, and we don't want to let ourselves down either.
This is good.
I know.
Love it.
They should have known. They should have been small.
They were sure.
You're still holding onto the treadmill. You're out of your mind. Let go of the treadmill. I'm going to punch you out.
I'd feel a lot better if you did.
What's going on?
Warming up?
Okay. Did you guys get homework in this morning?
No, we got probably like 45 minutes. We didn't do.
That's a no. How does 25 minutes? How does that sound like 90? What happened? Why?
Because I don't feel well at all.
It's very important that they do what we call homework. They do extra credit cardio on their own time when the trainers can't be here. I keep trying to like nudge them into the gym to motivate them. Come on, do your homework. Let's do your cardio. Did you get your homework in? No. I swear I thought my eyes were gonna pop out of my head. I was so furious. I wanna know, Amy, did you do your homework? Nope. No. Why?
Because I didn't.
You know what? I'm gonna watch you go home one by one and be like this. Goodbye. I can't wait until season 7 when I get someone who cares. Of course you have homework. It's a weight loss show. I'm pissed. I can't believe you're not doing homework. I can't believe it. I've been nice. Like so nice I want to puke on myself. I've been so nice. And you guys are not cutting it at all. Not compared to any season I've ever trained. I came in last season. Allie, I couldn't get her out of the gym. Yes! Go! I couldn't get Brittany out of the gym. Last chance, Brittany. What is going on? Someone tell me. Anyone? I'm sick of it! These women that I'm working with this season, they want the results, but they don't want to do the work. If these women want to stay here, they need a complete overhaul. We are in week 4. My nose hurts, my knee hurts, my ass hurts, my elbow hurts. It's tiring. I'm not joking. I've met the leaders. I've met the people that change themselves, that change lives, and so far it's not you. There's the door. Who wants to go home? Right now. Chalet, you want to go home? You sure? No? Well, why are you here? Because you're not doing the work. You think I'm kidding, Amy? You want to go home? It's funny to you? Go inside. I'm done with you today. Go inside. See you later. You want to go in? You want to go in? Renee, do you want to go in? I'm not kidding around. I've had it with you guys. We're a month into this. Get your together.
coming up tomorrow night on a special Wednesday edition of The Biggest Loser. In their 4th week on the ranch, the contestants will be faced with a crucial weigh-in, and one team will have to make an impossible decision.
The family that falls below the yellow line will get to decide which member stays and who has to continue this journey at home alone.
Who will fall below the yellow line? Whose journey on the ranch will come to an end? And who will get to stay one more week? Stay tuned as The Biggest Loser continues tomorrow at 9, 8 Central.
Thursday's live SNL election update is all new.
I'm going to say this one last time. There is only one man for this job.
That's right, they're going live in prime time.
When cornered, you become increasingly adorable. Is that fair to say? I don't know, is it?
The live, all-new SNL election update, Thursday after The Office on NBC.
I'm John McCain. I approve this message.
Cosmos? Check. All new? Check. Lipstick Jungle, tomorrow on NBC. Check.